Uh-oh. Well, we've come to a little bit of a problem here. It's empty. This is empty. And all I've got left is the crumbs. This isn't gonna do me much good, is it? Well, unfortunately, the Husqvarna chainsaw has been giving me some trouble. So it's been losing power. I've been out cutting the other day, and I just can't get through any big logs with it. I've tried sharpening chains and new chains and everything I can think of, and I just think it needs to be tuned up. And it is something that, I guess since it's under warranty, I'm just gonna send it in and have them do it for me. I had that done once before with this saw when I first bought it. They tuned it up and tuned it in, and it has been running awesome since. So I'm hoping that that will fix the problem. If not, well, I guess I'll be buying a steel, huh? But we'll see. So the problem is that the chainsaw is gonna be gone for, well, they said up to 2 weeks. They gotta send it to a service center and all this other stuff. So I'm without a saw and I have no wood. So I'm thinking about, how can I heat the house? What can I do? I can borrow a chainsaw, sure, but I'm not into borrowing stuff. If I don't have it myself, I don't like to borrow. And what happens when you borrow stuff? You break it, and then you gotta pay to fix it, or you gotta buy them a new one or something like that, and then you just paid for something that you don't even get to keep. So that's no good. So I'm not a big borrower. So we're gonna figure out how to do this ourselves here and get by for the next couple weeks. Now, what we do have going for us is that the weather has been very, very warm. So you can see, hey, the chicken got out. You can see no snow. All the snow is melted, and it's been wet and rainy, and it's January. So it's just been crazy here in Michigan. This doesn't happen very often. So I've got a break in the weather for about 2 weeks. It's gonna be, you know, the lows are about 30 and above, and it's gonna be up to 50 this week. So I think that I can get by with doing some pallet burning. So I'm gonna see if I can go 2 weeks on only pallets. So any scrap wood and stuff I find around here, but I've got these left from my original kind of wood stack. And let's go see what we can find uptown, in a nearby town anyway, and see if we can find another source of pallets around here. I haven't looked in this area since we moved out, so let's see what we get. All right, well, we made our first stop here at the local industrial park little area. It's a very kind of small town. There's only a few places back here. First place we stopped, they said you can take as much as you want. They've got a huge pile, 2 separate piles of broken up pallets and other scrap wood that we can take as much as we want. As long as we stop in and ask them, we can get any time. So I think I have just found an unlimited supply of wood here. So let's see what we can get. All right, I think we hit the jackpot. Look at all that. That is a lot of wood. Some of it's already broke down, so perfect. So I've got my my trailer here in the back of the truck, so we'll go ahead and load up as much as I can. Check that out. That's a good load of wood right there. Pallets everywhere. I don't even touch that stack, so I can come back and get some more. Awesome. All right, so we're all unloaded here. Everything kind of stacked up in a, do you call that a neat way? I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to stack pallets neatly, but anyway, they're stacked up over here. So my plan is keep them stacked there, break them down out front here, And then there's this little shed that you guys have probably seen. In the original tour video I did, I showed the inside of it. But this thing, you know, sometimes I just don't understand either what people are thinking or what they were doing. But basically this thing has a bunch of holes in the roof and stuff. It's all rotted out and leaking, and the sides all rotted out, and everything's rotted out in this thing, floor. But they put OSB on the roof, all on the inside, and then like sealed it up with foam like that foam sealant stuff. But it's just, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, obviously, because, well, it's just going to leak through and rot everything out. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be torn down, so that'll be fun. But right now, I'm thinking I can pull some of this extra. I just don't understand what this was for. There's like a door here, there's doors here, there's this little place over here, there's this little spot back here. It looks like maybe they had dogs in here or something. I just don't know. So I'm going to tear some of this out, and what I think I'll do is break down those pallets out here, and then I'll just store all the pallet wood, the broken down pallet wood, in here. So I think that my best bet is to use a saw and cut it up into pieces that will fit in the burner, and just various lengths and sizes. Obviously the nails are going to be kind of a pain for cleanup, for the ash cleanup of this thing, but we'll have to find a way to dispose of them. Maybe I'll have to throw the ashes in the trash or something. Right now I just clean out the ash pan. It's at the bottom, and I dump the ashes in this trash can, and then once they cool down, or once it's about half or 3/4 full, I just take it and dump it out in the woods or something. But if I have nails in there, I don't want to do that, so we'll have to figure that part out. But well, let's tear this thing apart in here and make some room to store some wood. Well, some of that wood is actually really good. This looks like some old oak boards that were in there. So I'm gonna save those for sure, but the rest of this junk will just get burned. But man, what a mess in here. I can't believe it. It looks like they just added straw in here and they never really cleaned it out, whatever animals they had in here. I mean, look at that. That's probably almost 18 inches in some places of bedding mixed with manures. So maybe there's goats in here. It looks like goat manure. Yeah, it looks like goat manure. Huh. Well, anyway, this is it's got to get cleaned out, but I'm not cleaning all this bedding out of here today. So I think we've got this thing to a place where we can use it for now. I might put a light or something in here. I don't know. But for right now, I think we'll keep it. What do you guys think? Tear it down? Come springtime, I think it's got to go. I don't think I can repurpose this for much. I think it's just got to go. Well, as a bonus, we found a few things in there while we're cleaning out. The Collins axe I've seen out here before. Used it a few times, splitting, and then that, I don't know what it is, but these look like, I don't know, they're not really good. I don't like these fiberglass or plastic handles. That's a scraper for the boiler. This is probably an old thermometer that went in the boiler, looks like. I'm assuming it may not be working. Hole saw. And I took off some hardware. A couple bolt locks here. That stuff could be useful. And then these feeders, I don't know, I guess these might be good for goats or something. Look a little chewed up, but I'll save these two, and I never know where they'll come in handy. All right, let's see if we can warm this house up. All right, well, I think that's it for today. I've got a decent little start on a pile here. This will get us through today for sure. The stuff burned surprisingly well, and it actually, I mean, I knew it was going to burn well because they're dried out, mostly oak and pine, but it actually heats the boiler up very quickly, and then it doesn't run very often, so I don't have to fill it as much as I thought I would. But look at some of these. This is, I mean, those are good size chunks of wood right there, so those will burn. That might be an overnighter. I'll throw some of that bigger stuff in so we can get this thing to burn through the night. That's my only concern, is that it's not going to make it overnight, but we'll see. So we'll take you guys along for the progress on burning pallets for 2 weeks. I'll let you know how many it took, and we'll see if I'll probably have to make another trip, I would assume. And I may find a different way to break them down. I don't know. Maybe I'll take the bucket of the tractor and smash them or something. But the saw works pretty good. It doesn't take too long. So, but as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Well, I'd say the pallets burn pretty good.